sorry. I didn't hear you shout. Me.
Well, when a bloke buys your beer, it's called a shout, see? Now I shouted you, now it's your turn to shout for me.
Oh.
Hello all out there in televisual land. My name is of course Leo Solomon and I'm here in week 2. It's a very interesting clip that
It was from the 1965 film, They're a Weird Mob, and it's, I found it very interesting because it was just before the Australian film renaissance, supposedly, the Ozploitation period, and it's classical style done by the English director, whose name escapes me. Got any ideas?
He's got his name, English bloke, not the guy from Walkabout. What's his name?
It's a very interesting scene right at the end of the film where the Italian migrant actually, after a whole film of an hour and a half of trying to find out what Australia is about, and it all being formal and absolutely, you know, reactionary shots, close-ups, just classic kind of cinematography, completely boring and normal. All of a sudden it just goes frantic right at the end. He breaks out while they're all having tea and being quite calm and say, "Bring out the bloody beer!" So then all panic ensues. Of them throwing beer down and singing a fantastic song, of them just throwing beer around and having a good time and having lots of close-up shots of men drinking beer indulgently. You don't get to hear what the characters say. There is just a huge choir over the top of it. Reaction shots aren't appropriate anymore. There's just random shots of them drinking and it's very disjointed and very, very strange. I think that's about 3 minutes. I think it's 3 minutes.
This week I wanted to talk about was Beneath Clouds, directed by Ivan Sven in 2002. What's her name?
You're never gonna get out of this shit, old Ty. You know that, don't you?
The shots are amazingly two-dimensional. You see straight through the landscape as if every single shot is like a painting to me, and we find this with the over-contrast shots and shots that actually let in so much sunlight that we get quite confused by. That's a Video Diary Part 2.
Hello there and welcome to Video Diary Part 3. This time I'll be examining Taxi Driver. We could say this whole scene is really just expressing his insight into the city landscape and into the urban nightmare that he faces. He finds himself struggling with the ideals that have been shown around him, the filth and the scum. So how Scorsese, the director, Scorsese actually identifies this is through impressionistic use of light. Video Diary Part 3.
It was on memory, that's all.
Hello, this week's clip is Frontier Psychiatrist, a music video by the Avalanches.
That boy needs therapy. Psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Purely psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Lying down on the couch.
The absurd shots contained within the piece is only justified by the actual narration of the actual lyrics of the songs, which string together random cuts, strong juxtapositions, and just complete characters we have no idea about. The constant cutting between characters we have no idea about, that seems to actually kind of work off the idea of parody, with a lot of people dressed as sea captains, pirates, cowboys, ghosts and sheets, old women, old men, old ladies. Even psychiatrists, in some way, of course, a Frontier Psychiatrist. Seems to ask questions of which came first, the video or the music. We see that this has no meaning and somehow we draw meaning out of absolutely nothing. Even the lyrics just don't make any sense whatsoever.
What does that mean? You're a nut! You're crazy in the coconut! What does that mean?
This has been Video Diary Installment.
Greetings! I thought for the last clip I'd do something clever. I'm going to do a review of a clip that I did myself about the first Australians. He touches his face a lot and for some reason doesn't seem to want to acknowledge the camera's present. And seems to stare vacuously into something he's already seen. I mean, seriously, what is he doing here? I gave a bit of a look there.
Before the dreaming, the Australian continent was a flat, featureless place, devoid of life.
The first scene shows fantastic shots of Australia's landscape and actually delivers us the idea of the whole landscape being a living thing, a thing that we can breathe and eat and live with as the Aborigines did. As it was their mother,
What am I doing?
Their life giver.
Good work, Leo. You did all right in the end. I think, apart from you're still watching the piece. But anyway, and that's the final video diary. It's been fun doing it. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. There you go. All right, well, that's about it.